week after his Fenway debut was overshadowed by Felix Hernandez's one-hitter. Daisuke Matsuzaka making his third major league start with the Red Sox in Toronto, and he gets Frank Thomas in the second. Top three, Willie Mo Pena. Bang! Off Gustavo Chacin. Say hi to my small friend, the solo shot, and the Red Sox are up 1-0. This SVP off the top of the old restaurant.
What is it now?
That's a good question.
Doesn't look like it's anything.
442, hit it wicked far. Bottom four, Matsuzaka in trouble. Vernon Wells, that's strike three, right? No, it's not. It's called a ball. Not sure where that missed. Same at bat. Wells to third. Mike Lowell, nice barehanded play, but Wells gets up the line. Just beats the throw. Later in the inning, Lyle Overbet. This is not such a great defensive play. Right over the glove of Julio Lugo. Wells scores, and the Blue Jays tied up at 1. Daisuke walked the bases loaded. Then Greg Zahn walks in a run.
How's your command?
Not so much. 2-1 Toronto. A sixth inning, Matsuzaka settles down. He went 6. Allowed just 2 runs on 3 hits, did strike out 10, but he got outpitched by Gustavo Chacin, who rings up Kevin Youkilis in the 7th. Chacin outduels Daisuke. Blue Jays beat Boston. John Kruk, your thoughts.
Again, getting Youkilis.
He doesn't have a win, which doesn't seem fair because he has no-hit stuff, it seems, just about every game. Took a no-hitter into the 7th in his last outing, and San Diego lost. Here he gets Matt Holliday. Here he gets Brad Hawpe. Untouchable stuff. 7 Ks for Kane. Didn't allow a hit until the 5th, and he was staked to a lead. It's 3-0 in the 8th. Barry Bonds, has he done it? It is high. It is far. It is a double. No 738. He came out for a pinch runner after that. Bottom 8, Rockies are down 3-2. Bases loaded, 2 out. Yorvit Torrealba deep. Todd Linden in for Bonds for defense. Makes a great effort to get to the ball, but he can't squeeze it. Bases cleared, and the Rockies get a comeback win. 5-3 again. No win for Kane.
Let's stay NL West. Dodgers half game up on the Diamondbacks atop the division, and in Arizona, 24-year-old Micah Owings, third career start for the D-backs, and he's up there in the 4th, down 3-2. Single up the middle off Brett Tomko, scores Chris Snyder, ties it at 3, second RBI of the game for Owings, who'd have to leave with an injury moments later, running to third. Look at Juan Pierre running in the 7th. Triple gap, right center. Wilson Valdez scores. Pierre going to be able to get up and score on the bad relay. He'll come all the way around, and the Dodgers go to Arizona, and they win 6-4. LA has now won 10 of its last 12 games.
Taking on his former squad. He just turned 41. He has 334 victories. Taking on who's this? Well, it's Felix Paye, called up for his major league debut because Alfonso Soriano's got the bad hammy here. Bottom 5, 3-1 Pods. Paye with his first major league hit and first major league RBI. Cesar Astura scores. Cubs are within 1. 2 batters later, and a sac fly. Paye on third. Derek Lee knocks it in to right field, and Paye scores, ties it at 3. So Maddox pitched pretty well, but does not figure in the decisions. 10th after the Pods left the bases loaded in the 9th. Here, Brian Giles. Base hit. Here comes the go-ahead run. No. Paye with a laser in the air to get Russell Branyan. Michael Barrett out, applies the tag there. Quite a throw. 14th inning. Runner on second. Jeff Blum said, I was lucky. I just found a hole. Hit it where they ain't. Get in where you fit in. Khalil Green comes around to score from second. 4-3 Pods. And the Padres bullpen has been just filthy. ERA under 2. And you know that guy. Hoffman, 0-2 pitch. That's it. That's all. His 3rd save of the year. The Padres win it in extras.
Royals continuing their 3-game set in Detroit after the Tigers' big 12-5 win on Monday. David DeJesus, top 5. Off Mike Maroth, the solo shot is 3rd. DeJesus, what a night for him, 4 for 5. Tigers down 6-5 in the 7th. It's Chef hitting only a $146 on the year. Maybe busted out here, doubles to left. Placido Polanco scores the tying run at 6-6. KC in danger of dropping to 1-7 on the road this year. Bottom 8, Uno Polono Polanco. Singles to center, Omar Infante scores. Where is Slim Whitman anyway? Polanco 3 for 5 with a home run. He's hitting .379. Royals have lost 6 in a row.
That is very obscure, I tell you. Central leading Brewers trying to leave Cincinnati still on top. Ken Griffey Jr. High and deep. Is it gone? Runners on first and second. Well, there's an overzealous fan. We have a Jeffrey Mayer situation, but this time the umpire correctly rules fan interference. Ground rule double. 1-0 Reds. Bottom 7, bases loaded, game tied at 5. Greg Aquino had a rough outing. 22 pitches, 13 were balls. He walks Alex Gonzalez on 4 pitches. Josh Hamilton, who batted second in the lineup, the Reds said they liked that, and went 2 for 4, comes in to score. And JR, another one of the Reds' 15 hits, plates Adam Dunn. Reds win. Thank you, Ciro. Time now for the top plays. We begin in the NBA. Jason Maxiell stepping his game up a little bit this year. Pass there. Go ahead, big fella, with the big bounce. He had 10. The Pistons won by 16. Roscoe likes it.
Number 9, the Orioles and Devil Rays. Jay Gibbons coming in, and he sticks the landing. One more look. Gibbons also a 1 for 3 with a double, but the Devil Rays beat Baltimore 6-4.
Placido Polanco, a 3 for 5 night at the dish, but this is what gets him into top plays. Ranging hard the wrong way and fires to get Reggie Sanders. The Tigers win 7-6.
Coors Field, Giants, Rockies. Troy Tulowitzki. Top shelf. The Tulowitzki had the offer at the plate. Didn't matter. Colorado gets a 5-run 8th, and they beat the Giants.
You could sprain your Tulowitzki if you do that the wrong way.
Strain Tulo.
Ichiro doing what he does so well, serving it the other way, but Luis Rodriguez makes a diving stop, and you've got to get up, and or you throw from your rump to get Ichiro.
Either one. Cavs, Sixers, number 5. Big Z, LeBron. 18 for James. Cavaliers win in Philly 98-92.
Trip to the Boogie Down Bronx, Derek Jeter. And this play he makes look so easy, and it just isn't. Ranging to his left, spinning, throwing as he's spinning, right on the money to Minkiewicz. Now, he knows that Minkiewicz can scoop just about anything, but that play is just ridiculous. Yanks win 10-3.
That's a Yankeeography.
But that's a heck of a play.
By the captain. Number 3, Canucks Stars. Mike Rivera, the shot. Willie Mitchell, save as the puck is by the goaltender. One more look. It's on the line. Noonan. The stick save and the beauty, the stick save and a beauty. Vancouver wins 2.
Number 2, Sodful.
Hot shot, base hit. And they're going to send him. Here comes a throw from PA, and he nailed it.
And the number 1 play, National Lacrosse League, Buffalo Bandits and Rochester Nighthawks. Rochester, Scott Evans, 5 holes himself here for the goal. 2 more looks as Rochester rolls 14-2.
White Sox hosting the Rangers. Chicago is the worst hitting team in the Big, so you might expect their bats to produce the sounds of silence. The first inning, 9 pitches for Buehrle, including Michael Young, and he said, I'm feeling it. Top 2, Hank Blaylock, just 2 for 24 career against Buehrle coming in. It looks like he's going to be 3 for 25, but there's Jermaine Dye. And Buehrle escapes danger. Top 3, Jerry Hairston, scorcher down the line. Joe Creedy, diving stop, and guns out Hairston, or did he? Buehrle said he thought Hairston was safe until he saw a replay, and then he said, oh, he's out. Hairston out, and he's out in more ways than one. Didn't like the call. He got thrown out of this game. Bottom 3, Uptown's got its hustlers. Bowery's got its bums. 35th Street's got Big Jim Tomey, and he's a home run hitting son of a gun. 2 in this game, 4 and 5 on the year. Top 5, Buehrle still hasn't allowed a base runner. He walked Sammy Sosa, who was on the 91 White Sox team, the last one to have a no-hitter. And apparently Sammy was daydreaming about that because he gets picked off first. Buehrle known to have a good move, and Sammy out. Still in the 5th, Buehrle against Blaylock again. In the hole, Tadahito Iguchi, former Hawaii Winter Leaguer. Nice stop right there, and Buehrle no-hitter through 5. Bottom 5, 2 outs, bases loaded, and Jermaine Dye off Kevin Millwood gets Goodwood. Dye, another former Hawaii Winter Leaguer. Grand slam, it's 5-0. Top 7, the no-no, and here's Ian Kinsler. He's had the hot bat. Creedy can't get it. Wanna-Reba says, I got your back. No-hitter through 7. 8th inning. Mark Teixeira, he has been hot in his career against Buehrle, but not on Wednesday. Sammy Sosa next. 1 out, 8th inning, no-hitter intact. Sosa, little flare to Gucci, that's easy. And then Blaylock, he still can't figure out Buehrle. He grounds out to second, and we're 3 outs away from a no-hitter. He still has faced the minimum number of batters. First pitch strikes to 15 of them. This is Matt Cada. Good game to watch, Matt. Next batter is Nelson Cruz, and Buehrle's going to go nasty inside cutter and swing and sway right there. 1 more out for the no-hitter. This is the 106th pitch. It's Gerald Laird.
Down ball. Creedy. Yes! Mark Buehrle, a no-hitter against the Texas Rangers.
38th round draft choice, 8 1/3 in his last 2 starts this season. He goes the no-hitter 9.
I never knew in a million years this happened. You get so close, it's so tough to get to a full lineup like that. I mean, they got some great hitters, and
well, that's the best part of it, right?
I wish I could get some on my mouth though. But no, but going to get into a big league lineup 3 times and trying to get everybody out, it's pretty impossible to do. I can't believe I did it.
At what point did you realize this was happening, or that you had a possibility?
Well, you always do. I mean, you know, the first couple innings, but as the game goes on, I was telling guys, hey, I got no hitter going. Who cares? You know, don't run from me. Come over and talk to me. You know, I don't want to be that guy where the camera's always on me, and so I can go inside and just kind of stay away from everything.
Said he went inside the locker room and was watching the Yankees game, believe it or not. Him and AJ. 16th no-hitter in franchise history. Last one 16 years ago. Wilson Alvarez in 91. Ozzie Guillen, shortstop for the Sox on that team. The Rangers haven't been shut down like this in over 20 years when Mike Witt went perfect on him. Joel Horland, last White Sox pitcher with a no-hitter in Chicago. That was almost 40 years ago. Here's Carl Ravitch.
More on the no-no later. Wildly entertaining game by the Bay. Albert Pujols, 160 batting average for the season. That number doesn't look familiar for him, but that swing certainly does. He just smashes this, his 4th of the season, and it's 4-1 Cardinals. We move to the bottom of the 8th. It's 5-4. Barry Bonds at the plate, and with one swing of the bat, he ties the game and inches closer to history in the splash down into McCovey Cove. 7:38 now, 17 away from the hammer. Hank Aaron, how many times have we seen that swing and that pose? He knows it the second that he hits it. It's his first career smash off of Ryan Franklin. But in the bottom of the 10th, Tyler Johnson bends the hook, and Bonds can't believe it. Still tied at 5. Top 12. Runners in the corner, and here comes Pujols trying to steal home. What are you kidding? Looks like a double steal situation. What happens is Benji Molina will drop the ball, and Pujols is in no man's land, and now he's just out. So it stays 5-5. Bottom 12. Bonds is on deck, so you don't want to walk Aurelia. Rich Aurelia goes Johnny Drama. Victory! Bringing in Randy Wynn. That's off Josh Hancock. The Giants win a wild one in 12 innings.
Great Northwest, Seattle hosting Minnesota. If you haven't heard of Felix Hernandez, welcome back to the country. The Mariner trying to become the first pitcher in 4 seasons to win his first 3 starts without giving up a run. Well, the wild pitch in the top of the 1st, and there goes that stat. Luis Castillo scores, and, well, there goes Hernandez. Next batter, Justin Morneau, 2-1 pitch, discomfort.
The whole team.
Yeah, the
What's
whole
wrong,
city
baby?
of Seattle.
What's wrong, baby?
Felix. Tightness in the right elbow is what they're calling it. 7th inning. Jose Vidro up. 2 outs. Bases loaded against Matt Guerrier. A liner to the right side, but Justin Morneau, the great snag and great defensive play there. And then Vidro. Bottom 9. Michael Kadire bobbles. Jose Lopez scores. Adrian Beltre tried to score the tying run, and Adrian Beltre is not wearing his PF Flyers. Castillo's relay throw in time. Beltre out. Twins win 5-4.
The Cy Young last year. Right now his ERA is over 5, but he was dealing in this game against the Padres. He has a career-high 13 strikeouts in this one. Giles, Cameron, and Gonzalez are the men you will see strike out. But Chris Young in center field dropped a fly ball in the 8th inning, which led to an unearned run, so we ended up having to play extra innings. The Padre bullpen has been absolutely lights out. They had to give up some runs eventually. Here, Mike Thompson does on the way to giving up 3 in the top of the frame. That was Eric Burns who brings in Scott Hairston. That was the go-ahead run in the Diamondbacks. Don't get Webb the win, but they get one for the club. 95 to meet the Nationals. They're 4-10. Nice touch there from the skipper wearing the Virginia Tech cap. Bottom 8, 4-3. The Phillies are down. Brett Myers strikes out Ryan Chutch. 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 K. The Phillies were able to get a run in the top of the 9th to tie it. Now top 12, 1-on-1 out. Ryan Howard grounds into the 4-6-3 double play. He went 0 for 5, is batting .213. We move to the bottom of the 13th. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out. Felipe Lopez in the air. Michael Bourne will come up throwing. Chris Snelling is running. Who wins the race? Snelling and the Nationals. They win the ball game. The sac fly extends the Phillies' misery. That he'd win the Cy Young and the Cubs would win the World Series. Slow to get going. Cubs 5-8, Zambrano 1-2, ERA just under 8, and it's not going to get any lower. Jeff Francoeur hammers him here in the 1st. Braves up 4-1. Zambrano gave up 5 earned in 6 innings, but his team would get him off the hook. Top 7 were tied at 5. Runner on third, Oscar Villarreal. Whee! That brings in Derek Lee. Cubs are up 6-5. But the Cubbies cannot stand prosperity. Bottom 7, bases loaded. Kelly Johnson lines the pitch from Scott Air. Oh, boy. Brings in Scott Thorman and Matt Diaz. Braves up 7-6. They win 8-6. They scored all 8 runs with 2 out. Interesting statistic.
Motor City, Tigers and Royals. Top 9, Todd Jones closing it out for Detroit. 1 out, runners on the corners. Royals down 1. Ross Glode up the middle. Carlos Guillen can't turn 2. Glode beats the throw. First run allowed by Jones this season. We go to extras. Top 10, first man up, John Buck. Bartender, solo shot. Buck's third of the year. The Royals go up 4-3, and they hang on to win by that score.
These are the greatest and best plays in the world.
I'm glad I could be here to share them with you.
Well, at least they were on this Wednesday. Golden State, good for you. Scary team to be playing as an 8 seed for the first time since 1994. They qualify for the playoffs 16-5 their last 21 games.
Number 9, Thrashers, Rangers, NFL playoff. Matt Cullen snaps a tie. Crossbar, hits the crossbar, drops behind the line for the goal. They reviewed it, and Cullen said, I was surprised they reviewed it because I didn't think it was a goal. It was, and the Rangers advanced.
Kings Cup semis, Barcelona, Lionel Messi, evoking memories of Maradona. World Cup against England in '86, and Barcelona wins 5-2.
Number 7, Knicks, Bobcats. There's just a few seconds left before the cash register rings. And Eddie Curry's there for the putback. And the Knicks end their season on a high note.
Can't always see the future, but we can look into the past. Ken Griffey Jr., there's a reason why he won 10 straight Gold Gloves at one point in his career here. Nice save, but the Astros with a 5-run 8 get the win 7-2.
Cubs and Braves at number 5. Cesar Izturis, the diving stop up the middle, slips to Mark DeRosa. Bare hand turns the double play. I don't need no stinking glove.
Wow.
Cubs get the highlight. Braves get the win 8-6.
That's really good. I don't think this plays better than that. Dontrell Willis got roughed up, but it's the same theme. Barehanded play, and D. Nice wasn't so nice in this one, but he made a good play there.
At number 3, Rangers, White Sox. Jerry Hairston going to break up Mark Buehrle's no-hitter, but Joe Creedy gets dirty, and then Hairston may have gotten dirty. You may need earmuffs because Hairston may have said something arguing this call. He was throwing out after he was throwing out.
Number 2, he hits it high. He hits it far. I'll let them do it.
Bonds hits one high. Hits it deep. Out of here. Game tie.
Those guys are good. 7:38 for Bonds, 17 away from Con Hank Aaron.
Well, they get enough practice.
That's true.
At number 1, Rangers, White Sox. His name is Mark Buehrle, and this is a no-no.
Down ball. Creedy. Yes! Mark Buehrle, a no-hitter against the Texas Rangers.